I know a lot of people when they cut their hair off, they're worried that their hair's going to take years and years to grow back or whatever it is.
Yeah.
How long is your hair, and how long has it taken you to grow it to that length realistically, with trims and all the rest of it involved and so on?
Well, I must say it has been quite a few years. This might be, I don't know, maybe 9 years. Maybe 9 years, and I have trimmed it a few times, and it does grow. Yeah. You asked me something else, and it's escaped me.
But how long is it? What does it come to? So that's the.
Well, I mean, when it's washed, it's really small, but when it's blown out, it's on my shoulder. When I have my twist fresh, it is down my back, not all the way down. Excuse me a moment. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be back later than expected.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so it is quite long actually. I mean, it's quite kinky the way it is, but, you know, it's okay. I mean, you know what? All this thing about wanting long hair, I mean, I don't know what it's all about, but this is, to me, this is long in my books. I mean, you know. Yeah.
So for people who are more on the thing of, you know, how growing black hair long, I really want my hair to be long, and the main thing is really more length. Would you say to them, or just a preference thing, do you think?
I think that's a difficult one though, you know, because one man's long is another man's short. And, I mean, for me this is long, someone might want to tell me something different, which is fine. But I think maybe we need to just get off that a bit. I mean, you know, do the right thing by your hair, you know, as I've explained before. And it may get to a point where it can only get so long. I mean, I don't know. But what I do know is that it grows. And it may never get to where someone would ideally like it to be. I mean, you might have someone who really wants it down here. And if it's not down, you know, halfway through their back or beyond, then they might still not consider it long. So I don't know if people should really get so much into this. It's got to be long. I think it's just got to be healthy. It's got to look shiny. It's not got to be patchy and broken in places. I think these to me are more what I aim for. And in that process, it's where it is, you know. It's the length that it is. And maybe as time progress, I imagine it will get longer.
Okay, so to wrap it up, do you have a final message or a final thought with regards to natural hair or anything, you know, for people who are watching this, they might be transitioning, maybe their hairs might be natural and they're finding it hard to cope with, or just any kind of final words?
Oh, what can I say? If they think going natural is an easy alternative, it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the case. My hair is natural. I can't wash it myself. I can't style it myself. However, I'm still very happy to have it like this. And what else? I think that's the main thing, really. Don't, you know, be open to the fact that it might be hard to deal with, but it's beautiful in its own right anyway. So that's one thing I would say. So be realistic about it all. Also, it might mean a lot of things like cane rowing, twisting, extensions, and there's a variety of styles one can have, I'm sure, you know, for each person's face. And it might mean a lot of that. It might mean a lot of that because natural hair, depending on the type of natural hair, because it'd be silly to think we all have identical natural hair, we don't. It's likely to shrink. You know, you might leave with your afro quite perfect, and you might find as the day go on, particularly on a hot summer's day, it tends to shrink. So get real about that. And that could also mean that it's a bit harder to comb. So there is work involved. You might have to put in some plaits in the night time in order to have it soft enough to manage the next day. So there is some work involved here. But I still would give the thumbs up. And as you can see, I've been doing it for a while. I'm not tired of doing it, having someone wash it and having someone plait it. And, you know, I change styles every so often and I still feel quite satisfied. And I still feel perm is not for me. So I don't know if that will help anyone. I hope it does. Yeah.
Okie dokie then.
Okay.
Right.